Guests confront their deepest, darkest fears on the next Maury.
I've heard the evidence.
He stabbed his wife 44 times and blamed it all on sleepwalking. Now, he's begging for mercy on Judgment Day.
I'm certainly sorry for the pain that Aaron must have felt.
Will his bizarre defense cost him his life? Miss America, Playboy playmate, alleged Clinton mistress, now flat broke, how Elizabeth Ward Grayson lost it all.
You are not in the free world anymore. This is our world.
These teen camps are supposed to straighten out troubled kids. But now a mysterious death, allegations of brutality, and wild escapes.
The boot camps don't work.
You better move it, love.
Have these prison-like camps gone too far? She was a civic leader and member of the school board. And, oh yeah, she's linked to a private sex club.
I was just shocked. Couldn't believe it. Next door to me, didn't even know nothing about it.
She's not breaking the law, but should she work with kids? You decide. Plus, holiday shopping with Seinfeld and Sklar. And who in the world owns these abs?
Hello and welcome to Extra. I'm Dana Devin in for Maureen O'Boyle. We begin with Judgment Day, one of the most bizarre trials in recent memory. It's the case of the sleepwalking killer, a man who stabbed his wife to death but says he's not guilty because he was sound asleep when he did it. Our Phil Schuman has the killer's plea for mercy.
Give me the chance to be a contributor again and not just a drain on society.
Scott Falater is begging an Arizona judge not to sentence him to death. A lot to ask, considering he's a convicted killer.
To lock me away for good or to put me to death would just be a waste. And I feel I have a lot that's positive to offer.
His wife can't have anything positive to say. He murdered her. It was a case that shocked the nation. Falater, who was a successful computer engineer, admits in January of 1997 he stabbed his wife Yarmila 44 times, then dragged her bloody body into the pool of their Phoenix home. But when he was put on trial, Falater had an unusual excuse. He claimed he was sleepwalking and couldn't remember a thing.
I accept the responsibility that it was I that killed her.
As crazy as it sounds, sleepwalking is actually considered a legitimate defense to murder. Famed criminal defense attorney Alan Dershowitz points to a dusty old case that backs up Falater's strange claim.
This is an 1879 Kentucky case where somebody fell asleep in a public house with his gun in his holster and while sleepwalking killed somebody. And the court said if the prisoner was unconscious when he killed the deceased, he cannot be punished for that act.
But the jury didn't buy it this time. Falater was convicted of first-degree murder. Now this judge must choose life in prison or death by lethal injection. Los Angeles attorney Richard Hirsch says it all depends on whether the judge believes Falater's sleepwalking was a sincere defense or just a cop-out.
The judge could give a more severe sentence to someone who lies than someone who presents a defense that may be wacky, but is still valid.
The real victims in this case may be Falater's two teenage children. But Michael and Megan asked the judge to spare their father's life, and he says it's the only way to save his family.
Please give us the chance to rebuild what we can.
The judge will sentence Falater on January 10th. And in another story we told you about recently, the charges against Carolina Panthers football star Ray Caruth have now been upgraded to first-degree murder. Caruth's girlfriend, Sharika Adams, died on Tuesday from gunshot wounds she suffered just before Thanksgiving. At the time, Caruth was charged with attempting to murder Adams and their unborn child. The baby was delivered 3 months prematurely and is improving. Now to the sentence tens of thousands of kids face every year, boot camp. It's the tough love alternative to jail time for hardcore delinquents. But after 2 deaths, some people say these military-style facilities are going too far. Doug Ruckner reports.
Why are you looking all over the area? Huh?
It seemed like a good idea for a while. Sending wayward boys and girls to state-licensed boot camps and wilderness training outposts instead of prison.
You are not in the free world anymore. This is our world.
But a rash of uprisings and deaths, and now shocking new charges of brutality at a Maryland camp, have some officials doing an about-face.
The boot camps don't work.
For some delinquent kids, military-style discipline has worked wonders.
Weber, Mr. Weber.
Sir, yes, sir!
But for others, it's actually proven fatal. Earlier this year, an overweight 14-year-old girl collapsed and died after being forced to run 3 miles under blazing sun at a camp in South Dakota. And an ailing 17-year-old boy died of heart failure during a grueling punishment session at the Arizona Boys Ranch, which has been plagued by charges of brutality. Then, just this month, at a Utah wilderness camp, 8 teenagers beat and bound 2 counselors before escaping into the desert. But the scandal reached crisis point in Maryland over the weekend when 14 guards were accused of assaulting kids at 3 state camps. Maryland Governor Paris Glendening immediately suspended the state's boot camp program.
We understand these are violent individuals. We understand we need strong intervention, but in no case should that be physical abuse.
The governor put the National Guard commander in charge while officials decide what to do with the juvenile inmates.
Believe it or not, there is a death factor built into the boot camp.
The Maryland crackdown came as welcome news to South Dakota legislator Pat Haley, one of many officials who would like to give all boot camps the boot.
It's as if we believe that we're going to turn troubled kids around by pushing them around. Doesn't make sense.
Haley says the camps only have a 15 to 20% success rate, and that public money would be better spent on programs that rehabilitate, not terrorize children.
They should be built around strong education, life skills, productivity, and self-respect.
Pat Haley says he's not advocating getting rid of boot camps, but he is introducing legislation in South Dakota to make camps less brutal.
We have to teach kids how to study.
By day, a member of the school board, but at night, she's a swinger who's linked to a sex club. Now, should her double life cost her her position? Plus, she's the Miss America who claimed to have an affair with Bill Clinton. Now the other man blamed for bankrupting Elizabeth Ward Grayson. And here's the extra snapshot. Recognize the face? She grew up to carry a message to Hollywood. Can you expose this extra snapshot?
Give a little love. Big Kmart has gifts for him, for her, for kids at really special savings this week only. This white Westinghouse TV is just $138. A Tefal 7-piece cookware set, only $49.99. Huffy Kids bikes are just $29.99. All family sweaters and outerwear, 30 to 40% off. Hurry and save big this week at Big K, changing for the better.
I've never bought a computer before, so I asked around. The computer store is an Apple specialist, and they have the best selection of Macintosh. They've been around for over 20 years, and they're right here in my neighborhood. I know I'll find what I need at a fair price, and I know they'll be here if I need them. This is my computer store.
Whoa, those must have been some cookies you left Santa.
I didn't leave them cookies, I left them cheese.
What's on your list today? Check it twice, then come to Fred Meyer and behold the power of cheese.
KOIN 6 News and Fullerton and Company Insurance would like to thank everyone who supported our Project Happy Holidays food drive. Over 27,000 pounds of food and $11,600 were raised to help the Sunshine Division provide Christmas food boxes for those in need. We'd also like to thank Northwest Dodge dealers and Moe's Pianos for their generous support. So from all of us at KOIN 6 News, thank you for making the holidays brighter for everyone.
Happy holidays!
You can help make someone's Christmas bright. Be an angel and contribute to the KOIN TV Touched by an Angel Giving Tree at the Lloyd Center.
on the next Extra. A father suspected of murdering his daughter. Police can't make an arrest. Then, see how satellites crack the case.
It is actually the first time that we have used it in a murder case.
Les Trent shows you how this amazing new crime fighter works.
You can track them anywhere in the world.
Next Extra.
She went from the glory of Miss America to the shame of the Clinton sex scandal. Now Elizabeth Ward Grayson is back in an Arkansas court looking for protection. Elizabeth Ward Grayson seemed to have it all. She was crowned Miss America in 1982, posed in Playboy, and even appeared in more than 30 films and TV shows like The Highlander.
Wait a minute, what are you thinking?
But now this beauty from Boonville, Arkansas says she's flat broke, filing for bankruptcy protection, claiming nearly $200,000 in debt. This is the latest chapter in Grayson's scandal-ridden past. During the Paula Jones sexual harassment suit, it was rumored that Grayson had an affair with then-Governor Bill Clinton in 1983. At first, she denied it.
I did not have sex with Bill Clinton.
Then, last April, Grayson made an about-face, telling Dateline NBC's Jane Pauley she had a one-night stand shortly after attending a party at the home of Grayson's friend, Terry Bishop.
Spent a couple of hours together, a couple of intimate hours.
Now she blames her woes on another man. In court papers obtained by Extra, Grayson claims her ex-boyfriend, Patrick Austin, tricked her out of most of her $300,000 Highlander salary. She claims he was a check forger, posing as a UN diplomat. She says he even left her in a Paris hotel without paying the bill. Seems this beauty who could have any man has little luck with the opposite sex. Patrick Austin is now in jail in France, accused of embezzlement and forgery.
Crooks used to steal your money. Now they want your good name.
He was able to use my social security card, my driver's license, to pose himself as me.
Now, Extra shows you how to avoid losing your identity over the internet. Plus, a new litter of puppies, but already they've had an experience of a lifetime.
I just need to know my son put puppies in a bucket of water, and three of them are not breathing.
Next, the operator who saved Christmas for these adorable little pets.
Witherbottom. You're looking lovely today. Would you like more tea?
Ever wonder where kids go to when they dream?
I want again.
Toys R Us. The one place that's all for them.
Just because other cleaners are blue like Windex doesn't mean they can clean glass like Windex. Windex with Ammonia D leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, best on glass.
I am the leader of my own free world. Fifth Avenue by Elizabeth Arden. Get this free gift with a $32.50 fragrance purchase.
CBS Tonight. Ben Pierce had a loving daughter.
You deserve to be happy.
And a beautiful new wife.
Thank you for making me smile again.
They both said they loved him, but one of them,
Matt, Melissa,
wanted him dead.
Somebody killed him.
You know about your stepmother.
Is she a suspect?
Everybody is suspect.
There are some things that I'd like to discuss with you.
What kind of lies are you telling?
Tracy Gold, Powers Booth, in a world premiere movie.
I did not kill my father.
A crime of passion. CBS Tonight.
Where are we? It appears we have crash landed on the planet Satalandamak.
Give me that.
Check it out.
Right now, get McDonald's 6-piece Golden Chicken McNuggets for just 99 cents. It's a Disney and Pixar Toy Story 2 celebration.
Let's get going.
6-piece Chicken McNuggets are just 99 cents, but you better hurry. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Wait for me.
Cascade Hemp Supply, bringing you the finest cannabis hemp has to offer in backpacks and sporting equipment, jewelry and crafts, housewares, and nature's most perfectly balanced oil in foodstuffs and cosmetics, plus men and women's clothing and accessories. Be sure to also check out our full line of medical delivery devices, including acrylics, ceramics, glass, metals, and vaporizers. Cascade Hemp Supply, America's only cannabis superstore.
Here's a question for you. Should a risque hobby cost you your job? That's the raging debate after a school board member was linked to a secret sex club. Scott Rappaport shows us what happened when one woman's private life went very public.
With her hair in a bun and a baby on her lap, Leslie Moore Linfield hardly looks like the operator of a swinging sex club. When it comes to swingers and mate swapping, you tend to think of outrageous clubs like this. Not this, a quaint Victorian home in Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
I was just shocked. Couldn't believe it. Next door to me, didn't even know nothing about it.
Paul Lapine lives next to the house, which court papers and a website tie to the Black Key Club. Leslie Linfield is listed as an executive with the organization, which offers group sex and fetish nights for a membership fee. To each his own, right? Well, Leslie, an attorney and married mother of two, is not only a coordinator for the Gore campaign, she's on the school board of the neighboring town of Killingly, Connecticut.
I think we talk, study skills, and we have to teach kids how to study.
That was Leslie at a board meeting before the sordid tale of sex parties made headlines. The revelation didn't sit well with town council member Donald Bernier.
Well, I just found it very disappointing that a Board of Education member who's going to be setting policy for children in our school system has gotten involved in this.
The explosive issue divided the town.
I know she's on the board, but it's regarding issues and everything, but she's not dealing with the kids herself.
She works for the public, and that's not something she should be doing.
The uproar is just the latest example of private lives clashing with on-the-job values. In Florida, 2 teachers may be punished after being busted in a swingers club. And in Arizona, a married couple started an X-rated website. They were promptly fired from the hospital where they both worked as nurses. After the ruckus in Linfield's hometown, she quit the school board, even though private sex clubs are perfectly legal in Rhode Island. And some neighbors are still scratching their heads, wondering what all the fuss is about.
I mind my own business. They mind their business. Who cares, really?
Leslie Linfield apparently has no intention of trying to rejoin the school board. And by the way, it's estimated more than 3 million adults take part in sex clubs and mate swapping. Jerry Seinfeld and his fiancée make no secret of their passion, even in public. Plus, the rags to riches star of the fashion world and supermodel Christy Brinkley has a backyard battle on her hands. Rick Schwartz has details in today's Extra Extra.
Extra Extra. Super activist.
Radiation just doesn't go away.
Christy Brinkley is fighting mad and fighting back. The mother of 3 is campaigning to stop the Millstone nuclear plant in Waterford, Connecticut from expanding the site where radioactive waste is stored.
Imagine being told there's a radioactive plume heading your way.
Brinkley lives in nearby Long Island, New York. Experts say if the waste pool is expanded, the risk for potentially deadly accidents will double.
This is not a safe situation for our children, for ourselves, for future generations.
Guess who? He turned heads by singing on the bus in this Coca-Cola ad. But Tyrese Gibson has more than just a great voice. His fit physique and perfect genes have earned him a new title.
It's all about this right here, baby. Guess forever.
That's right. This chiseled rookie is the new Guess guy. Even though the company has featured such supermodels as Claudia Schiffer and Leticia Costa, Tyrese is the first model Guess has offered a long-term contract. Why is Tyrese so special? Guess owner Paul Marciano says this singer from the streets of South Central LA is an inspiring role model.
He's an anti-drug person. He's very proactive in his community.
No family, no friends, no finances, no nothing stops your dreams.
Get a room. There's Jerry Seinfeld and fiancée Jessica Sklar sneaking a kiss at Barney's department store in New York. The 2 lovebirds were spotted at the jewelry counter. But what are they shopping for? Jessica already has an engagement ring and Hanukkah's over. Jessica's birthday was in September. Jerry's not until April. Maybe it's Y2K. We called the folks at Barney's, but they won't spill the beans. Well, it's time for us to wrap it up in today's Extra Extra.
'Tis the season to be shopping, and if you're like most Americans, you'll be buying those holiday gifts on credit. But every time you use your credit card, you could lose your identity to criminals. Phil Schuman reports on how it's done and what you can do to prevent it.
I know what it feels like to lose everything you have, including your dignity.
It is the worst invasion of privacy possible, stolen identity.
It's absolutely terrifying. When you steal somebody's identity, what you're stealing is the very heart and soul that belongs to you as an individual.
Bronte Kelly says his life was destroyed when a con man found his wallet.
He was able to use my Social Security card, my driver's license, and my military ID card to pose himself as me in connection to a string of crimes.
Like shoplifting and arson. Suddenly, the real Kelly had a supposed rap sheet. He lost his job, couldn't pay the bills, and ended up living on the streets.
It's a horrible thing to be accused of a crime you didn't commit, but even worse yet, being accused of a crime you didn't know you even committed.
Identity theft costs people like Kelly, as well as companies in America, more than $700 million a year. And it's a crime that's getting easier to commit.
And now they can do it very quickly on the internet.
Attorney Mari Frank was also a victim of identity fraud. Mari's imposter was able to acquire her credit report legally over the internet, then took out $50,000 in credit, bought a new car, even posed as an attorney, all with the click of a mouse.
Here you can locate by Social Security number. It gives you a price. It's only $49. Locate by someone's previous address, $44. And they give you all sorts of information.
Mari spent years making calls and writing letters to credit agencies, Social Security, the IRS, trying to prove her innocence. Now she's put together a survival kit for other identity theft victims, complete with pre-written letters and legal advice. So, how do you protect yourself? Here are some helpful hints. Avoid revealing your Social Security number. Ask to create your own personal ID number instead. Never give a caller personal information over the phone. Shred trash with personal information on it, including utility bills and unsolicited credit card offers. And check your own credit reports on a regular basis. Important points to remember so you don't end up like Bronte Kelly or Mari Frank, two victims who will tell you that when it comes to stolen identity, the justice system is upside down.
In this case, you're guilty until you can prove yourself innocent.
Definitely something to be aware of, especially this time of year. For more information on protecting yourself from ID thieves, check out Extra Online. We're at extratv.com. Now to the K911 call. It's the incredible story of 11 precious puppies and a 3-year-old boy. A freak accident Monday night nearly killed the cute little dogs. But as Gina Silva reports, a phone call gave the litter a second chance.
He wanted to give his puppies a bath, so little Gabriel submerged them in this bucket of water. Moments later, Mom Phyllis Magassi walked in, horrified.
Their tongues were literally out of their mouth. Their heads weren't moving. They were lifeless.
In desperation, Phyllis called 911. Sheriff Michael Rust took the call.
Initially, she's pretty frank about it.
I just need to know my son put puppies in a bucket of water, and three of them are not breathing. If you could just tell me what to do. The puppies are not breathing? Yes. Do you know CPR? I can do CPR on them?
Turns out 9 of the puppies were not breathing. Magassi pressed her thumb on their bellies. 5 started to cry, but 4 were still lifeless.
I held my hand like this, and I blew in his mouth.
It was mouth-to-mutt resuscitation, and it worked. The entire litter lived.
Oh, he's alive! I did it! Oh, God, thank you. Thank you. Okay, as long as he's crying, he's okay? Yeah.
Aw, and little Gabriel says he's sorry. He didn't mean to hurt the puppies. And when we come back, Paul McCartney returns to his roots. We'll take you to the birthplace of Beatlemania for his performance.
I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't stop smoking.
Oh, that's a big surprise.
Maybe next Monday.
Sure.
Maybe next year.
Why not?
Yeah, you know, cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
It's no use. I'm scum. I've always
Hey.
been scum.
You want to know something?
What?
It took you a long time to learn to smoke, right?
That's true. Very true. Yeah, but I worked at it.
What makes you think you can quit?
I don't know.
Just like that. Quitting takes practice.
I like that.
Well, call us. We'll show you how to quit for good.
I can do that.
I know you can.
For Christmas and all year round, nothing escapes the power of the Dirt Devil.
When you think Banner Furniture, think factory direct savings on name brand furniture store-wide. Prices slashed on mattresses, sofas, recliners, dinettes, and more. Factory direct to Banner Furniture, 82nd and Division in Portland and TV Highway in Hillsboro.
Santa baby, just tuck a treasure under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl.
Hurry down to Mervyn's, California right now. Gifts this good at prices this low simply won't last long. Mervyn's, California. Big brands, small prices.
Own a copy of Coin TV's Oregon by Air. Choose from 4 spectacular programs for only $16.95 each. Or pay $44.95 and get the complete set. To order, call 1-800-421-4276 or log on to coin.com.
Now, even in the middle of winter, I can grow fresh herbs indoors with my Chia Herb Garden. The Chia Herb Garden Growing Kit contains everything I need. And what I like best is this natural chia growing sponge. No more messy potting soil. It holds just the right amount of air and moisture to help my herbs grow nice and healthy. Chia Herb Garden, the perfect gift. I bought one for my mother, my friend, my neighbor, and myself.
Chia Herb Garden's available at Fred Meyer, Rite Aid, High School, and Walgreens.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Extra provided by...
Introducing Campbell's ready-to-serve tomato soup. Just pour, heat, and enjoy. Want a hot snack?
Here, Mom.
Anyone can make. We have a soup for that. New Campbell's ready-to-serve tomato. Have your favorite, classic or creamy.
Right now, labs are making powerful new antibiotics.
They still won't do a thing to relieve my cold congestion.
Then take Robitussin Cold with 2 powerful ingredients to relieve your worst cold congestion.
Seriously.
Robitussin Cold. We treat cold congestion seriously.
When you shop JCPenney online this season, it opens up a whole new world with 200,000 holiday gifts to choose from. So whether you shop us online, by catalog, or in store, you'll discover a world of difference at JCPenney.
So did you figure out the Extra snapshot? She's model-turned-actress Mila Jovovich. The Ukraine native plays Joan of Arc in the new movie The Messenger. Mila will celebrate her 24th birthday on Friday. And that's today's Extra snapshot. And finally, it was just a dive bar in Liverpool, England, until the Beatles took the stage. Today, for the first time in 36 years, Paul McCartney returned to play the Cavern Club. We leave with Sir Paul playing Yakety Yak. See you next time.
CBS Tonight. Ben Pierce had a loving daughter.
You deserve to be happy.
And a beautiful new wife.
Thank you for making me smile again.
They both said they loved him, but one of them,
Matt, Melissa,
wanted him dead.
Somebody killed him.
What you know about your stepmother?